Throughout the history of mankind, the divine messages are often shrouded in mystery. Prophets, messiahs, or whichever names you call them, are often persecuted and oppressed, their words obscured. But how do we distinguish the true from the false? To do so, one can only rely on the divine's guidance, and the truth will reveal itself to those who earnestly seek it. Today, we will begin to explore a set of prophecies about our present and future eras that have been transmitted by the fascinating, renowned Russian couple, Helena and Nicholas Roerich. Born in 1879 in St. Petersburg, Russia, Helena Ivanova Roerich was a gifted pianist with a keen interest in philosophies from India and foreign languages. She authored many spiritual books on subjects such as Buddhism and a Russian translation of The Secret Doctrine written by Madame Helena Blavatsky. As a young woman, Helena Roerich met a kindred spirit and her future husband in the brilliant painter Nicholas Roerich, who was also born in St. Petersburg in 1874. Through his wife, Helena, Nicholas Roerich became interested in Eastern religions and theosophy. Together, they embarked on many journeys to Central Asia, exploring the less-known parts of India, the Himalayas, Tibet, Mongolia, and other regions. It was in Darjeeling, India, that the Roerichs, both vegetarians, met their spiritual master, the venerated Master Moira, who had also guided Madame Blavatsky in founding the Theosophical Society. Master Moira is also known as a master of the Great White Brotherhood, one of the ascended masters of the ancient wisdom. Through direct inner communication, the Roerichs recorded the divine teachings of Master Moira, resulting in a rich trove of spiritual and prophetic books published between 1923 and 1941. Based on these higher teachings, Nicholas and Helena Roerich founded the Agni Yoga Society in 1920 in New York, USA. Literally meaning mergence with divine fire, Agni Yoga represented the synthesis of Eastern and Western doctrines of all ages. The purpose of Agni Yoga was to prepare humanity for the coming epoch of Maitreya, that is, the Golden Age. As we know, Maitreya is the prophesied Messiah in Buddhism, as well as the predicted savior of all nations who would come to earth at the end of the Kali Yuga, or Dark Age, to usher in the Golden Age. According to the Agni Yoga teachings received by the Roerichs, we are already at the end of the Kali Yuga.
Уже говорил о конце Кали-юги, но кто-то думает о сотнях лет, будто бы оставшихся. Не может он допустить явление ускорения, хотя простые химические опыты говорят, как реактивы могут ускорить явление. Когда рабское чувство является на позор мира, тогда нужно ждать смены эпохи. Разве можно представить себе, что ожидание Майтреи через 400 тысяч лет возможно? Слова не раз причиняли заблуждения. Нельзя себе представить Землю, погруженную во мрак еще тысячелетия. Можно представить прогрессию зла.
At the time of this writing, a global flu epidemic and world war had just occurred, with another on the horizon. Slavery of humans was still in existence, and animal people were being subjected to torture and death in increasing numbers. Many of these situations have remained or worsened since that time. The Agni Yoga texts speak of turbulent events that signify the acceleration of the Kali Yuga. These include even climate change, which surprisingly was not identified by scientists until decades later.
Землетрясения, извержения, бури, туманы, обмеления, нарушения климата, болезни, обнищания, войны, восстания, неверие, предательство. Каких еще признаков грозного времени ждет человечество? Не нужны пророки, самый ничтожный писец может сказать, что не собиралось никогда столько страшных предвестников разложения земли.
Natural disasters surged dramatically over the past 20 years, mainly due to climate change.
Scientists say the number of new infectious diseases in humans like SARS, MERS, and COVID-19 has risen dramatically over the last decades. The number of outbreaks of all diseases has roughly tripled since 1980.
In America, almost 40 million people are living in poverty.
The cost of living in the UK is rising.
We either have to eat and be cold or be warm and starve.
It's almost like Francis does exactly the opposite of what you would expect the Vicar of Christ to do.
We are followers of Jesus Christ. And his life, humanly speaking, ended in failure.
Despite failed policies and incompetence, the original Biden team is still very much in place.
Depending on the Taliban for our security and then giving them a list of our people.
The fall of Afghanistan, our open borders, skyrocketing inflation, reckless spending, record levels of unemployment, growing national security threats.
Ukraine is under attack by land, sea, and air.
Spokesperson for Vladimir Putin refusing to rule out the use of nuclear weapons.
Etc. These end times are also identified by conditions that cause loss of both human and animal people lives. The Agni Yoga highlights the role of humans in creating this very unfortunate plight.
Умирание человеческого и животного поколения, как и истощение производительных сил природы, указывают на конец Кали-юги. Даже и вы иногда склонны приписать случайности знамение грозного закона, вызванного к действию человечеством.
Throughout her lectures, Supreme Master Qinghai has also cautioned us.
If you kill life, you cannot expect life in return. As you sow, so shall you reap. The law of karma is not to be messed up with, okay?
Yes, Master.
Так и нашей земле грозит участь погибнуть до окончания положений ее эволюции. Преступления людей, омертвение духа создали такие эманации вокруг нашей планеты, что спасительные лучи не могут достигать ее. Наша планета может закончить свое существование гигантским взрывом.
Master, in a previous conference, Master mentioned that she could cast a new protective ring around the world to help during this difficult time on Earth. How does this protective ring work?
It works like protecting the planet so it doesn't explode.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the second time, okay? The first time I cast is for peace. The second time is for physical protection of the planet, okay?
Oh, wow.
And that the people, whoever still can live here, are safe, okay?
Oh, thank you, Master.
The Agni Yoga texts reveal that great spirits, known as the Lords of Light, are working tirelessly to shield the planet. We believe that at this time, Supreme Master Qinghai is leading the Lords of Light, and that Master with her helpers have been averting many different kinds of imminent catastrophes, including an outright planetary explosion.
2021年5月26日打坐时，化身师父带着我一起去强固喜马拉雅山与青藏高原周边的冰川，因为这一带的冰川已经融化不少，甚至酿灾。只见师父右手一挥，从天上抓下一些极冷的气下来，再用双手从天上一直拉冷凝的能量，覆盖在世界屋脊的这些高山上。我也学着师父，多少帮忙抓冷凝气过来。瞬间，高山就都结上厚厚的冰雪，冰层更多、更坚实了，阻止了严重的融雪情况。如果不是师父无形中不间断的努力工作，暖化融雪的情况还要比现在严重得多。接着，师父又带我进入一座即将严重爆发、酿大灾难的活火山下方。这座知名火山是位于东亚一个国家的首都，如果喷发，影响将极为严重。师父走在前面，穿过岩石，钻进了岩浆库，我也跟着钻进去。师徒俩都泡在炙热的岩浆液体里。师父准备把快爆发的岩浆库降温，洒出了一种从天堂拿的蓝蓝的玄冰冷却剂。这种天堂玄冰温度是摄氏-1000度。只见本来非常沸腾的岩浆瞬间就降温凝结，不那么滚烫了。快要喷发的火红熔岩柱马上就从火山通道里缩降了下去，变得安全，不会喷发了。师父曾开示，地球随时有可能会消失，这是真的。2021年7月24日，全球共岛时间一开始，就从内在境界中看到地球马上要爆炸粉碎，世界末日到了。我感到非常惊惶，不知道地球要怎么炸开，也不知道自己能做什么。就在千钧一发之际，看到化身师父10万火急地从高境界引来了一种很厚的金黄色的能量，像包糖浆或是麦芽糖一样，把地球厚厚地裹上了一大层。整个地球都被包裹在这种很软的黄金色的醇厚能量里，惊险地阻止了地球爆炸的发生。但是师父这样做了以后，非常痛苦疲惫地挣扎着，倒地不起。因为师父必须牺牲自己，承担地球人杀害动物族人及吃肉的极巨大业障，才能保住地球免于爆炸。这时内在境界中，只见雪尘师姐冲了过来，为师父的牺牲痛哭着，想把师父扶起来，并且自愿分担了部分业障。结果师姐也痛苦地瘫倒在地，现在师父跟师姐都奄奄一息。随后我看到地球表面有很多动物族人非常愤恨地想要突破这层师父牺牲自己而做出的保护膜，又跳又冲的。从凸出来又被压回去的形状上看到有猪、长颈鹿、北极熊、狐狸、鸡族人等等， 因为人类对待动物族人太残酷了，所以刚刚动物族人们想要报复人类，让地球爆炸，可是没有成功。我赶快努力跟动物族人们沟通，希望他们息怒。动物族人们非常伤心，痛哭流涕地倾诉着他们被人类迫害残杀的绝望处境。他们无奈地觉得，与其继续被人类不断残杀，无路可走，迫不得已下，不如让地球爆炸，就不必再被人类虐待了。当动物族人面临无尽迫害时的绝望心情，跟人类是一模一样的，令人心碎。我非常难过，同情地一一跟动物族人们劝说，并告诉他们师父允诺的大恩典，如果放弃复仇的话，师父能带他们上去天堂，解脱后就再也不用被人类残杀了。劝说了很久之后，动物族人们终于比较息怒了，暂时度过了这次的地球危机。我们挚爱的青海无上师是地球真正的救世主，屡次拯救地球于危难，无数次把地球毁灭的时间往后延，希望争取时间让人类觉醒过来。
I'm just trying while I'm here, keeping the planet for everybody. If I can, okay? Yes.
Thank you, Master.
But the karma is piled up so big, like all the mountains put together cannot be as high. All the sky cannot even contain. Bad karma over centuries, over millions of years. Hundreds of thousands of years. And every time it's been cleansed. So we had war, we have big flu, big pandemic, big epidemic and all that. But now this is a big one, big time. Okay, huh? In fact, our planet could be gone any minute. Always, every day, if you have time, you meditate. Yes. I'm trying my best. But I can't promise anything. Okay, huh?
Thank you, Master. Thank you.
For more information about the Agni Yoga teachings of Helena and Nicholas Roerich, please visit agniyoga.org.
Warmongers exhibit their incompetence.
Generous viewers, thank you for watching. Please tune in again next week for more prophecies about our time from Helena and Nicholas Roerich.